to our cause, yet are unable to support us other than by engaging in low-risk participation. Participating in an occasional march or discussing the issues with their neighbors or active OSF would be considered low risk, because at worst, they risk scorn or derision for their beliefs, and at best, they gain valuable insight that may encourage deeper involvement in political activism via the Occupy movement. Supporters are those individuals and groups that go out of their way to support our movement with their donations and presence. There is an elevation of risk because these activities may subject one to the inconveniences of arrest, loss of employment, or an increase of drama in their personal lives. Conversely, supporters are open to the vast web of information and love that may transform their lives by deeper involvement in the Occupy movement. Activists and members tend to disregard risk altogether and are profoundly committed to active participation in the movement. These are the organizers and planners, the vanguard occupiers and the radicalized homeless, all of the force multipliers in the struggle, and these are the driving forces of any movement. Experienced activists coordinating with seasoned revolutionaries to mobilize the people without any regard for class, racial, sexual, or any other obsolete division of humanity. Forgive the author for pointing out the casual hierarchy suggested by these levels of participation. Whether we're conscious of it or not, each participant active at any level expects some type of effect, return, or benefit from their labors. By way of an example, a sympathizer may feel satisfaction for one's efforts merely from the feeling of being part of a larger organism than oneself, or by participating in events that have a historical component. Supporters may feel that their efforts have greater impact on the movement and thus are able to appreciate the tangible effects of their involvement, spurring them on to more and more participation. This being said, others may feel the need for adequate compensation either by privileges or financial return. That is section 1 of the document. So what I'm trying to discover are the common denominators in people's motivations for joining the struggle, what they expect to see from their involvement in the struggle, and how the movement can fulfill these expectations, whether by being completely successful in overthrowing the current government and paradigms that we're struggling against in the world, or by providing them with some type of benefit. Membership fulfills a need to feel a part of something larger, a part of a privileged group of individuals who have access to information that is not popular, and there are many other mechanisms involved that would encourage active membership and participation in the movement. So this is just an introduction to one of the many documents that I'm working on as part of a greater manifesto called Guidelines for the Frontless. Right now it's 8 o'clock. We've been hard at work for about 14 hours, and meetings are conducted for the day. People's grievances have been aired and satisfied. I mean, we have a lot of internal problems, and they're not as deep as they may appear at first sight. So all is well in San Francisco. We hope all the other occupiers around the world are feeling good on this day and getting ready to blast off into 2012. Pirate Mike, over and out. I love you, Jordan.
All right. Thanks, Pirate Mike.
Thank you, James.
So, Occupy One Liberty signing out. Peace and love. And thank you again, Pirate Mike. Have a good evening, everybody.